we're about to begin. As promised, I'm doing a live demo for the current AI Showdown that was published by Lovable. I just saw this 30 hours ago, but my live streaming wasn't available yet in YouTube, and this is my first time to do live streaming. So let me check everything first, and then without further ado, we'll definitely hop in to the live vibe coding with Lovable. For those who haven't tried using this tool, uh, this is the perfect moment that you could see it in action. I have just been using it for quite a few weeks. I'm not a developer, but I've been working a lot with applications, WordPress, HTML, PHP. But right now, let me just share you right away the screen of what we're talking about. Here we go. Let me set this up. Okay. And then let me. Okay. So right now, this is our screen, and this is Lovable, and it allows you to do some developments. However, when we say developments or applications, there's a lot of layers to it. But anyway, you can just visit the website Lovable, and this is what it's all about. They're having a showdown that they allowed people to try Lovable at the same time, be able to play with the performance between OpenAI, Anthropic, and Gemini. So right now, if you haven't dived into AI, you might want to check out first what ChatGPT does, Gemini, Anthropic. I think it's with Claude. I seldom use Claude, but I do have Claude. I'll show a little bit later. Okay, so they're having a showdown, and it seems to be that there's a tie, almost a tie, between people testing OpenAI Anthropic versus Gemini. Okay, and then the projects that were created, there's more into Claude than ChatGPT. OpenAI, ChatGPT is under OpenAI. Gemini is under Google. Claude is actually Anthropic. Project submitted. So, right, let's get on it. So let's open a new window. Lovable. So the reason I'm diving into this is because they're allowing unlimited free credits to play with it, and unfortunately there's only 2 hours left. Okay. And right now how to use it is actually to be able to put some prompts in it. So if you have not been playing with ChatGPT, Gemini, let me just show you what ChatGPT is. So if you dive into ChatGPT, it's basically under OpenAI, and it's basically a generative AI using text prompts. So we've got ChatGPT, and then we've got Claude. Okay, Claude is this one. I just dived into this right away. I didn't do much of an introduction about me and my background because the time is limited. We can do that later. Okay, so let's see, and let me just log into Claude first. And then while logging into Claude, Mm, okay. So there's a lot of it's taking time to load. Should have just typed Claude, I guess. Claude. Taking some time. Taking some time to log in. Let me just show you what I mean. So I'm trying to log into Claude, but I think it's a bit down. Actually, if you go to Lovable, oh, Anthropic is okay now. A while ago, it was not available. Like, so it's taking some time. So I think we just have to jump into it. Okay, great. So what we're going to do right now, just to set expectations, is I didn't really have any big plans what application to build. But what I want to do right now is just speed vibe coding and making a comparison between OpenAI, Claude, and Gemini. Okay, so for those who haven't used Gemini yet, this is how Gemini looks like. Gemini, right? So there you go. Anyway, all of my applications have for ChatGPT and Gemini. I'm using Pro because most of us are using Google Workspace for our projects, and at the same time, I highly recommend that to also use Google Cloud for your family or Google One so that you can manage your assets better, and at the same time, you're able to cut costs. It's much cheaper than subscribing on your own with your Drive and Gmail upgrades alone. Anyway, so this is how Gemini looks like. This is how ChatGPT looks like. I couldn't open Claude. It's taking a lot of time, but we don't need to open it. It's actually just inside Lovable. So Lovable actually has a competitor, and right now I think they're doing some challenge between themselves. The other one is actually Bolt, and then the other one is Cursor. But Bolt and Replit is quite closer to Lovable. Anyway, we only have 2 hours left, 45 seconds. Here you go. And let's see how far we can go. So what application can we uh, build? And first is let me just, if you have no idea what to do, you can just ask ChatGPT or Gemini or the other tools that you want to use. So with ChatGPT, let's just say, well, I want to be specific and at the same time pragmatic. So I'll just say an app I can do in 1 hour with Lovable AI. Something that's useful. Can you suggest common quick applications can build together? I mean, there are a lot of ways and better ways to build an application. There could be a system. You can have a documentation first before building. But right now, let's just say that we don't have a clue what to do, like super newcomer. Okay, so here are some quick apps. Let's just also ask Gemini. Let's check Gemini. Okay, so unit converter, to-do list with local storage, loan tip calculator, text to PDF converter, and put a link. I'm avoiding to build an application that would require another generative AI creating image because it might need some third party integration or other tools that you need to integrate, and we will run out of time. I was just thinking, okay, so Gemini proposed, it basically gave us choice A and choice B. So it says quick application with AI development, app suggestions, silly for. It just keeps on calling me up mission. I, this is not the first time it uses this name, and I never use this as a name. I don't know with Gemini. Anyway, so something related to marketing. During the first early release of Gemini, you cannot talk to Gemini like this. It cannot comprehend that kind of statement, in my experience. So, how about would it be a 30-day content, or should we say a oh, how about a guide, quick guide checklist builder for mini applications, like what I'm doing. All right, so okay, can we build this application? Okay, wait, I okay. So we'll have to. All right, got it. So we'll be diving in directly to Lovable doing this. Hold on. Okay. So I'm saying that to help me create a prompt to build that app checklist builder for mini applications. Uh, okay. So we'll be feeding the same prompt to Lovable, and we'll be doing it 3 times and compare the result. And hold on, I know that some of you probably would like to see how Gemini performs. Well, well, let's give them the same prompt. So at least you will have an idea how it behaves differently from its standalone environment and how it's actually integrated with other applications. Okay, so it's a bit more friendly, or should we say friendlier? What I like about Gemini, just to highlight, is you'll be able to export it into Google document right away, just like this. You can export to doc, and Gmail, of course, it's part of the ecosystem of Google. Okay, all right. So let's uh, okay. Let's just say the feed or the prompt generated by ChatGPT. Let's just give it to the lovable OpenAI. Okay. I actually don't like that there's a dictation of text app, but I think, okay, just to give, I'll just explain it later. We'll run out. I don't want to run out of time. Okay, so OpenAI, enter. You just have to hit enter. Basically tells you what it's about to do, and then let's jump into Gemini, and let's go to Lovable, and then choose Gemini. That's Google. Then I'm going to use ChatGPT's prompt for Lovable, Anthropic, Antro, Anthropic. Okay, let's see how it's supposed to be pronounced. Okay. So it's, while waiting, um, let's take a look at the other ones. Okay, all right. Still loading. Okay. So okay. So it basically made a framework because I mentioned a while ago that if we could build around within an hour, so it basically have that measurements of time, an estimate of like a time in motion, but which sound quick guide though. So there's that sound whenever it finishes first build. Okay, let's see. So this is OpenAI. Then we've Google, and it was a successful. Uh, Claude. Okay. All right. So there's this quick guide builder. Same idea, different executions. So you can see that you can see how this generative AI tools do have a profound effect on building solutions. I think with Lovable, they have a basic. They actually have a text. They have a tech stack that actually combines, I think, two to three. I'm not sure if that's the other one, but I think this could be with Lovable. So they're experimenting. But I think I do agree if in case they go that route to actually allow us to pick our own subscription of API connecting to building these apps, because it probably would be have a better context of what we're actually building based on our profile and our subscription, even if they say they don't really store information, but usually but usually it has some type of memory or inputs that it actually gathers over the lifetime or the whole life cycle that we've been using these applications based on our subscription. So what is this about? Blah blah blah. So let's try it. Okay, so let's say image, no, measurement conversion for construction. What is this about? To be used quickly by other construction related. Or let's just say, wait, it's a bit off because it's construction related. I'm not into construction. Error step task. Okay, so it basically ask you to break down what are those usually the tasks. Okay, but it's just a guide. Okay, I think what I missed with the prompt is this checklist will eventually generate a simple application based on input. So I think that's what I missed saying. So this is for Claude. This one's got an error, so you just have to click try to fix it. It's hopeless to fix it with code. And this is actually a problem with Lovable that it gets some preview errors along the way, but these are usually related with other third-party solutions when they have some integrations because it's just really running different applications at the same time. Okay, so so this one already hit a wall, and I don't know. I'm just oh there you go. Got scared. Uh, and then so yes, because I just said it was a list, right? So that was that's lacking on my point that I forgot to say if it could actually generate another application. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. It's like making a clone of itself. There's another way to do that. Maybe we can try that one. Okay, so this one is more. It has a friendlier interface. It's got a guide title. But wait, I forgot to say this. Okay, eventually generate a simple application. Let's see if it will be able to create another application. Now, this is another way for other people when they create an application with with AI. Let's let's have call this let's have a uh, make me a simplified clone of Lovable for coding camp for kids. Let's so let me just open oh, let's let's try it with OpenAI. Let's try with Google. And let's try oh with Claude. Okay. So oh it basically asks for some clarifications. Let me what kind of simple application should be folder structure causing live preview of basic app. Language simplest text app. So so we're just asking to simplify it. Let's see how it looks like. This is the other one. Uh, Okay. The mm, okay. So I kind of like refined the idea. So how about a lovable camp for kids, right? So if, for example, what's your project name? A uh, how about toys inventory? Sorry, I couldn't kind of come up with any kid stuff. Or should have just been a cool pancake recipe maker? Oh, or a recipe maker. Okay, it's just okay. And then it just look nice, but okay. Nope. Dancing robot. Okay. First, camp for blah 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 blah. Profile editable, responsive for desktop. So, mm, can't see how to build an application. Straightforward question. Okay, this one, Google. Let's build your. Oh, okay. Google kind of like got the concept. So for this one, it's going to be Kid Loves Blue. Boo, boo, boo. All right. Write a title. First, makes sense. Wow. Okay. And then, oh, it allows you to do the code. Mm, interesting. Yeah, this one is nice. Um, perhaps a add a chat bot guiding kid to code symbols. Okay, so it basically became like an HTML preview editor for kids. So it's really when you see it, or if you give prompts that are like general, or the purpose is a bit broad, the possibilities are also endless. Wait, what up? Try to fix. So there goes. So whenever you see the try to fix things, uh, a lot of people are building applications. But remember, we're also using the the resources of Chrome. So you really have to have strong internet. You have to have fast computer, especially with video cards usage. With- Okay, so a lot of people, so many people are actually using it. So they're having some issues. So okay, it's a mini app builder. How can they build, provide? Because what I'm seeing from this one, it wasn't able to provide a similar function like the other one. So we're basically doing two things at the same time. So it's like six things at the same time. All right, let's get back to this one. So, all right, so let's say content calendar creator for 30 days. Uh, okay. Mm. So basically, this one is it's what it actually made is it is a prompt builder. Perhaps let's see. Create content with options for 30 days, one each day. Okay, let's see. Download text. Let's see how it looks like. Where's it going to open? Um, uh, let's just wait. Okay, let's get back to where we were. Mm, skips. Uh, okay. Wow. All right. This one's a bit faring better. A, a coding camp for kids. Okay. Try writing. Uh, mm, okay. Um, let's see. Okay. So I think Google is faring better for the codes for the kids camp coding. This one. Ooh, Claude. Okay. Uh, okay. So it is basically it just ended up being an HTML preview editor. But perhaps with this one, if you could see the so the lesson is if you want to build something here seriously, you would have to have a checklist like a sitemap and journey. And if you already have some specific functions that you have in mind, it's much better if you already have an idea. Most of all is to first decide where you're going to publish this. So right now with Lovable, it actually allows you to do some like a temporary dev server that you could actually publish your work. So it would look like this. So you can share it publicly. This one also, right? So I'm going to publish it on a live dev server, which is basically under Netlify. And once that isn't okay, now there you go. You got an HTML editor. So I'll publish this also, and I'll put it below the link of this video. And tell me which one you like better, the performance with the Google. Okay, you just shoot. Okay, okay, okay. So is it the one with the Google Claude or the one with OpenAI? Mm, great. Uh, this one kind of like bit stuck. Okay, so this one's kind of like starting to chunk down the idea so that it can build better. Then, ooh, Let's see. Oh, this is a copy guide. Copy guide. It's just a guide. Okay, I think let's refine. Let's make a content generator for 30 days because basically that's what most of us have an issue with working on social media. So let's just before I close it, before I close the window, let's see how it looks like. All right, so this is basically how it looks like. And then, of course, uh, if you'd like to have some enhancement that it could actually detect, it basically knows if you did some changes. You would have to tell it also. So this is wherein you would see that it really depends on commands and inputs that you've actually put. So you have to consider everything when you're building an application. And I'm going to show you also the pricing of Lovable to give you an idea of how what are the expenses if you will be investing in generative AI coding. Okay, all right. So let's open a new Lovable. Okay, so I think we still have one more hour. Okay, Lovable. Let's make something more useful. Okay. Okay. So uh, let's try with OpenAI. Make me a an app that helps me create content for 30 days. Content with 30 days. Export the text and images in a zip file. The reason I'm saying this is after that, right, you would have to copy and paste those things. And I don't know if it will be able to generate images also. But on top of that, so what I'm going to do is it allows you to input the information about the business, the social media, so business. Mm, make sure to ask the right questions to get the brand voice, brand design scheme or palette, and appropriate images to generate zip file of the user interface should have a quick uh, a quick link, quick copy to clipboard function or button. What else? Um, mm, um, add country for political and cultural nuance of content. Add disclaimers about copyright and reminders of probable mistakes. Hmm, I don't know. Let's just see how it. So that's basically for OpenAI. This is for Anthropic, and this one is for Google. Okay, so let's see how it fares. So while waiting, let's do a short. Um, I won't say it's commercial because it's not a paid promotion. So I just wanna take the time also to introduce you about our NGO, which is Auto Tech and Mobility and Mobility. Okay, so you can check out our website. So basically, this is an organization that's meant where automotive related businesses at the same time from brick and mortar to highly technology advanced businesses, and if there are any government related or other types of organizations interested to be part of this growing network of dedicated people building the ecosystem of mobility in the Philippines. So right now we actually have an upcoming event wherein we do have a pavilion wherein we'll be at the auto parts vehicles this coming July 2025. That's APV Expo. And then the other one is, there you go, it's the Aftermarket Expo. So all of these are about automotive. And this is one reason that we are also doing this kind of advocacy of awareness is because what's happening right now is we can't stop progress. We cannot just wait and see for it. We have to understand how AI would eventually impact these businesses. At the same time, how can it also improve further, not just the brick and mortar, but also the tech businesses in automotive. And this is one of the things that you could actually use these kinds of tools to run down your concept if it makes sense, if it's something practical and logical before implementing, before disturbing someone to build for you. So that's what I see with AI. It's not really a replacement of anyone. It's just more of, hey, um, I just want to see if this idea has some weight on it, or it does it make sense. At the same time, the spending of time and collaboration is minimized, or should we say leaner. So with this one, you'll be able to appreciate better how developers work, how intense their work is, because right now AI is the one telling us like, okay, you've got to fix this. I mean, AI is telling us like, I think there's some error here. We want to fix it. Uh, you just end up clicking. But the thing is, all of these AI tools have subscriptions. It basically counts the prompts and the requests that you make, because in any application you always have to pay for certain stuff, server, uh, yeah, application licenses, APIs. That's what we call it. Okay, all right. So okay, this one's got a sample. Okay, project name. Da, da, da. Right. Okay. How about autodeck and mobility? So you can just copy paste the website. Let's get some info quickly. Okay, copy paste. Ooh, it's got a lot of error with Claude. Primary color. Mm, wow, it didn't include my country. Yeah, okay. Um, let's just copy paste randomly. How's this going on? Still working on it. Okay, photo. Uh, photo. Okay, wow. Well, not bad. It's pretty much straightforward. Uh, okay, but uh, please propose or generate content for 30 days. The other one, topic idea. You could actually switch, but I didn't want to switch. I wanted to be specifically, if it's pure Google, it's pure Google. So usually it's using TypeScript if you didn't really put some restrictions on what tech stack to use. Unsuccessful. Try to fix. It's the only thing you can do. Still working. Okay. Mm, you can just refresh the whole thing. Mm, okay. If it's having some issues, you could actually, I don't know, just copy and ask ChatGPT. Okay. Okay, let's see. All right, so select your brand voice. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So what happened here is instead of providing the title, so let's these are suggestions. Don't suggest, make examples of content directly. Okay, so this is basically a different approach, right? So you wait, day one behind the scenes. This one already a bit dead. Uh, Anthropic hit a wall. Hmm. Okay, there were some changes, but it didn't capture. Okay, nope. Okay, uh, no. I think we'll have to. Let's have another one. Let's improve our prompt. Uh, an app that will create 30-day uh, content with images, text, and caption based on inputs such as brand voice, SOCMED, SOCMED website, to capture industry and objective. So I asked ChatGPT to make me a prompt. Okay, same, same, same. OpenAI and Anthropic. Okay, so where will this be held? There's also a Philippine. Wow, there's also Philippine Commercial General Vehicle Show. This one is EPV Expo. It's going to be at SMX, powered by Informal Markets. Then let's see how the prompts went. No, I don't see. I don't hear the sounds. Let me just show a bit what I did play with. Hold on. I think I made this Bible verse generator for my sister. Hold on, let me show you how it looks like. So it allows you to, if you want this, I can share it here also. Let me just publish it. I can remember it. Okay, there you go. So it basically, like for example, one for business, Monday morning reminder to cheer up industry is, for example, we're in retail. Okay, which okay, basically it suggests a verse, per request, da, da, da. Then let's see, image it will generate. This one basically throws out the same image all the time for this one, but it means that we will have to improve the prompt in that area. And then it allows you to copy the link, download the image, and share. Okay, let's see how. Okay, there you go. So brand voice, really bold, Sonic industry. I think we can add the mission vision to curate it. So it's just basically TikTok, blah, blah, blah. This is description. Let's use this. Okay. Oops. Okay. This one. This one's going somewhere. Okay. Marketing objective: increase members. Website URL. Okay. We're going somewhere. Oh, as for my API, it's used often and it's not stored. Okay. Uh, hmm. It asks for my Open API key. I'll have to find it. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Hmm. Settings. I'll just ask. Where's my API key? Okay. I'm gonna check my. Let's see if I can set it up right away in a few minutes. Oh, got it. So I'll have to create this one. Lovable. Let me get back to that. Oh, wait. Let me get back to it again. Okay, so let's check this out. This is description. Da, 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 da. Industry. Sorry. Automotive. Increase member and avail sponsorship. Oh, here you go. So, mm, Okay. Uh, so these are suggestions. So we're asking it to create a more specific. Now let's try this one. Industry. Okay. There's no other. There should be other. Let's see how it looks like. Oh, so these are all suggestions. Okay. So definitely there's some tweaking needed to be made, but at least this is a good output. Okay. So it didn't create per se, but it made some suggestions. Well, let me pull up something else. Hold on. Let's see. Mm, let me find that other one. Something that I made. 30. Okay, let me just pull this one up. I made this other one. Let's see how it looks. Um, oh, okay. So it basically created some suggestions. Also, so this is another kind of layout that it created. But let me see how it looks like for the other. So, okay, so let's compare. Uh, we've got. So what happened was it didn't really create. Let me just ask ChatGPT quickly. Okay. Content. It just made suggestions like this. Please give me prompt to correct. Okay, so let's see. There's going to be some changes. Anyway, this is the output. It basically allows you to do this. So imagine if you're able to build an application, and this would be faster. I know there are other ways and means. ChatGPT does this also, but at the same time, if you'd like to have an interface that your internal team can use it, you can actually have it like this. So let's see if, for the final trial for this one. So let's see. Let's wait what Lovable will come up with. Oh, there you go. So it basically updated it. There you go. We can tweak it in a way to add commands where it should not repeat certain sentences at the same time. Because like this one, it's all like let's talk about. It's redundant. For this one, it has a better performance, I would say. Then it has a suggestion on the prompts for the image since we don't have a subscription or integration with this one. So it's all copy, copy, copy. Okay. So I think we can publish this. We can publish this. Right now, what I'm seeing is that ChatGPT is leading the way here in terms of usability and its comprehension of what you want to achieve. Also, I noticed that there's minimal errors, and that's the toughest part when it comes to vibe coding or AI coding, especially if you're not a developer, because you cannot fix it directly. So you just really have to tell it to fix it. So there's a lot of ways and means to actually be able to secure what you're doing is already saved. So there's a lot of things that they call it version control. Then you would have to put it somewhere in your server database. Those things. So right now, what you're seeing is it's working, but it's more likely more of a front end thing. And then if you're happy with it, you can actually uh, save it. What I usually do that I'm having fun with is I keep simple and mini applications. For example, it takes some time to create some PDFs to send to people. So I basically made a PDF maker of some stuff. So I'll be sharing that some other time. But for this one, we'll keep it short. We just have a few hours left. Right now, I think it's just an hour. So I'll be improving on this one. I would like our team to also use this. But at the end of the day, what's more important is quality. It's never about speed. It's not just about speed. It's always about quality. And quality means you have to check it and see it, and if it's acceptable also to the client or to yourself. So right now, I think this is where I'd like to wrap up about the testing of Lovable with these free applications. Definitely, Claude had some hiccups. I will have to review all this video also because I might have overlooked something. But for the meantime, we can park it here. For if you've got any questions, just comment down below. If you'd like us to have something like this again in the future, let me know also. Then I can also curate some mini applications, more localized if you'd like. So I'm based here in the Philippines, and I do know for a fact that even in social media content, it's very, very different on how we communicate these things to our local market. As for the mini applications, for the other mini applications, I will share it here also in the description and in the comment. So let me know which one you like best when you did all these trials. And did you also join this program and ship some samples also? Let me know. So let's share our knowledge with each other and learn together. For all of these things, a lot of tools and applications really evolve very fast, and we always have to catch up. Not just someone is working in technology, but also in business. We always have to move fast. If not, we'll get left behind. So that's it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this short live stream with me here at Evergreen Oliva TV. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. For now, it's goodbye, and thank you so much. I enjoyed this day playing with Lovable. Next time, we'll have a comparison between Lovable, Bolt, and Cursor. All right, so thank you so much, and good day.
My name is BK.
These are one of our exhibitors also for a PV Expo this coming 2025. Okay, so this is the website. There you go.